On this week's Thoughtful Leaders with College Dunya, we have a special guest, Mr. Iqbal Muhammad. Iqbal Muhammad is one of the leading professional photographers in India and the founder of Light and Life Academy, India's premier professional photography institute. Iqbal studied photography in the USA and got back to India to practice professional photography. Today, he is recognized as one of the leading professional photographers in the industry and more specially as the founder of India's first premier professional photography institute, Light and Life Academy, mentoring some of the best talents in the industry today. We welcome you, sir. I'd like to start by asking, what is it that made you start Light and Life Academy?
In the late 90s, I was practicing professional photography in Mumbai. That time, there were very few trained professional photographers. So a lot of youngsters used to come to my studio wanting to learn professional photography. But assisting is not the best way to learn. Nothing like going through a formal training. So I was just thinking, what to do. I think our country needs something. And suddenly that idea struck that we need to start a formal professional photography school.
That's quite an interesting story, sir. Please tell us more about how people reacted to your decision to start LLA.
That time, actually, many people, especially in the industry, they said, what is wrong with you, man? You're doing so well in the professional photography field. You're getting so many assignments from so many clients. Why are you leaving this and going and starting? Maybe you should do that. You should start a photography institute when you become very, very old. That's what they said. But few people said, this is the best time to start. And that really touched our hearts. And that time I was 35 years old. And it just happened.
So starting an institution on your own must have been a challenge. Please tell us more about how did you go about setting up LLA?
My studio was in Worli. So that time I was talking to my wife, Anuradha. And she said, let's speak to Kodak. Maybe they will help us. So we straight away went and we spoke to Kodak India. They were, of course, a very, very big photography company in the world. So when we met them and we spoke to them, told them this idea, they immediately said, yes, bring us a project, give us a project, we will support you. And of course, the location, we had to search in different places. We wanted a beautiful place, of course. So we even searched in Mahabaleshwar, Panchgini, near Mumbai, or even in the northern part like Darjeeling, Simla, those kind of places. And of course, in the southern part of India, like Kodaikanal, Ooty, like that. And this place really it really touched our heart. So we decided, let's put it up here. That's how it's happened. And of course, we we heard about eco-friendly architect, and he was in Bangalore that time. So we went and met him, and the whole thing started rolling. And it took 2 years by the time this entire campus became ready.
So what was the thought behind the education system at LLA? How did you plan the whole curriculum?
Like in the US, they have a semester system. They have 2 semesters. Some universities have 3 semesters. Some of them even have 4 semesters. But what I wanted to do here was not the semester system. So it is more like a Gurukul system, where there is no formal relationship between the teacher and the student. Every session, the student clears his or her doubts totally. And then the student moves on to the next session. The teacher-student relationship in United States or Europe, it's very formal. Whereas here, it is quite informal, and they interact with each other so very well. They keep clearing, that is, the students keep clearing their doubts as and when it happens. That's very nice. And here, one thing is, it is not just teaching the theory and some basic practicals. We do pretty intense demo sessions, and the student totally understands the entire process, and then he or she goes and does the assignments very, very well.
So, what would you say are LLA's greatest strengths?
I think LLA's strength is mainly the custom-built campus. So we have so many multiple facilities. We have many studios. We even have a daylight studio and an automobile studio. And we have quite a bit of equipment and accessories and things like that. The number of students are very less here, less than 40. But the campus is very big. So the students are able to use the facilities very well. People who are practicing in the industry, that is alumni from LLA who are practicing in the industry, they come here for 2 weeks or 4 weeks and teach the students. Based on their area of specialization, they come and teach the students. So that way, the students are in touch with what is going on in the industry, which is very, very nice. One of the main things about LLA is the location. The location is so very inspiring. It is located at 7,000 feet altitude, facing the east. And whichever direction the student looks, it is photography, photography, photography.
So, kindly shed some light on the journey of a student at LLA. What is a typical day like? What is a semester like?
Well, the students who come here, they have already done their homework on various other photography colleges, academies, institutes around the world. And then they come here. And when they see the campus, they get fairly impressed, of course. And more than that, they see the work of the alumni. And when they see the alumni work, they try to compare it with the industry, what is going on in the industry standard. And I'm not boasting myself, but definitely they get very impressed, because we have a whole lot of all kinds of variety of alumni coming out of this campus, like shooting industrial, automobile, products, people, fashion, like that goes on and on. So they get very impressed, and then after coming here, they even change their mindset. When they come here, they think that they should do mainly fashion. But after coming here and going through the process for a few months, they also add other areas of photography, because they get inspired. So they would want to do location portraiture, they would want to do corporate portraits, they would even want to do industrial photography. So like that it goes on. So that way they change or they add more areas of photography into their specializations. That's how it's been.
So finally, I'd like to know your thoughts and your suggestions for young aspiring photographers.
I think we shouldn't have a style in our photography. If you have a style, it becomes very repetitive. We shouldn't see things. We should totally observe. So when we do that, it goes into the mind and we are able to imagine so many amazing things. And another thing is we shouldn't be judgmental. We should keep an open mind. We should get out of our comfort zone and keep discovering newer and newer things. And that way, we will always be original.
Thank you for your time, sir. I'm sure students will have a lot to take away from this interview.
Thank you very much. It was so nice talking to you.